Slick Wash is specially designed for power sport and motorsport vehicles that encounter heavy dirt and mud, and formulated to clean surfaces without stripping the lubrication from bearings or pivot points. Slick Wash is a biodegradable, non-corrosive cleaning solution designed specifically to remove heavy dirt and mud from surfaces. Each bottle contains 32 ounces of super concentrated liquid solution, which can easily be mixed with water to make up 4 gallons of wash. Each bottle of Slick Wash is made and packaged in the USA. Slick Wash is a non-corrosive formula, making it safe for use on paint, plastic, and metal surfaces, and easily rinses away without leaving a sticky residue. Using Slick Wash is a quick and easy 3-step process. Begin by mixing 8 ounces of concentrate with 1 gallon of water. Using a pump sprayer applicator saves time when applying and also reduces waste. Apply Slick Wash to the entire vehicle, saturating any dirty or muddy areas, and agitate using the Slick Scrub brush. For best results, keep it moist and let it soak for 3 to 5 minutes. Rinse the vehicle with water using a pressurized nozzle and dry with a slick microfiber towel. Slick Wash always offers a safe and easy cleaning experience for powersport and motorsport vehicles. If you have any questions about our Slick Wash, please refer to the support tab on our website where you can easily contact the Slick team.
iRacing.com online sim racing broadcasting is provided by multiple companies. How many of them are commercial and how many are private? Well, we here at Hardy Sports TV are a private entity. we can compete with the best of the market offering 100% content ownage. What does that mean for you? From the grassroots of dirt ovals and rallycross, as well as asphalt oval and on and off-road course racing, we can cover it all at affordable prices. Don't sim race but would like to support our channels? Not a problem. Message the page today and ask about our sponsor packages. Check us out on your choice of streaming platform, be it Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch. We simulcast to all three. We hope to represent your business or schedule a series or special event with you soon. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to tonight's edition of the Apex Racing Society iRacing Series mini stock series going on here. We got two races coming at you tonight. The first one at the Langley Speedway in Hampton, Virginia. Not far from, well, plenty far enough from where I live at, but this is probably a little warmer than most of us expect right now, as it is 78 degrees Fahrenheit. Ambient air temperature, 45% humidity, partly cloudy weather, 2-mile-an-hour wind gusts, and not too terrible on the wind here. Get a little chilly. Just enough to take the chill off. The humidity going to be a little warm though, so that should heat things back up. Track temperature 78 degrees as well, so it's keeping that ground nice and warm and not really getting too far out of hand here. First and foremost, I want to thank all the viewers for tuning in. Action getting ready to kick off here in the next 12 minutes or so. So we'll go through all the formalities here. And first and foremost, I want to thank all the sponsors that make this possible. The Apex Racing Society. I want to thank Brandon Parsons for having us aboard here with the Apex Racing Society as they kick off another wonderful race here. And going to be a fantastic run here tonight. We have 7 drivers checked in so far, so the field dwindling down. A lot of drivers realizing they're kind of a little far out to get this purse, so we're having the mainstream and the guys that just want to have some fun show up to these races now. So thanks to Brandon Parsons for putting this all together and having us aboard. We also want to thank Admin Box for coming on board. Remember to use code ARS-BOX, ARS-BOXX, all caps, for 10% off on all your orders through the Admin Box website. So that being said, we'll take a look at our point standings coming into tonight's racing action. We'll look at the top 20 tonight. Shane Wyatt is your current point leader with 236 points out of the Carolinas. Corey Bowden out of Ohio is second points now with 215 points. Barry Windman is third out of the UK, and iRacing is IRL. Not sure what the IRL is. With 205 points. Brandon Parsons is fourth with 203 points. Chase Howard is fifth, running at your top 5 with 200 points. Matthew Morris is sixth with 166 points. Travis Bennett is seventh with 159 points. There's a tie there between him and Tyler Davis between 7th and 8th. Looking at position 9 is Mark Stavrolis, and 152 points for him. Rodney Roberts is 10th, running at your top 10 with 138 points. Craig Smith is 11th with 132 points. Tom Shackelford rounds out your top 12 with 121 points. Matthew Bird is 13th with 117 points. Matthew Hobbs holds the 14th position in points with 107. Joey Brewer and Dustin Hall are tied at 106 points apiece for 15th and 16th. John Lodka is 17th with 89 points. Ryan Maynard is in the 18th position with 69 points, and we have a lot more than just this, but your top 20 seem to be the ones that matter right now. As Leroy Rhodes is 19th with 58 points, and Shannon Black coming up on the charts here this week with 55 points. New driver added to the list, so a couple new ones added to the bottom. We've got two races tonight to make up some ground, as well as a little bit more. We're going to show you the rest of these. Leave them on screen for a moment. But Shannon Black making a good effort there, and Leroy Rhodes getting up there as well, with a few of these races left. And a lot of drivers on this list, and a lot more than that. They just didn't go that far. Top 20 are the only ones that really are going to matter. And even once you get back to 17th on back right now, probably not got a shot at this unless we get a max load of cars for the last 3 races. And right now, not looking like that tonight. Looks like our points are winding down. And those drivers currently, looks like Shane Wyatt and May. We'll see how the racing action goes. May round this out. And we got 7 drivers going to take to the racetrack so far here this evening. And we'll see how that plays out. We're going to thank all the sponsors here with the Hardy Sports TV Broadcast Network as well. Insurance Centers Incorporated, hanging out with us for the 2025 season. Not sure if Jim Lawyer's hanging with us. Their contract is up. Slick Products USA. Braden Dillinger and Throttle Smashers Performance at 724-978-1734. Premier Racing Setups. Richard Martin and the gang over there keeping us fast there in the Dirt Legends this season. Once again on the official series. They've got multiple other setups to choose from. Make sure you check them out at Premier Racing Setups. Setups, driving style might not suit you, or it may. Check them out at PremierRacingSetups.com. Track Cams for Gourmets, Track Cams 22, and SimRapMarket.com. So with that being said, before we get into our qualifying session, we're going to go track side for the playing of the National Anthem and get things ready to kick off tonight's racing action. We got 8 drivers checked in now, so we'll go track side for opening ceremonies. As you please rise and move your hats, place your hands over your hearts to honor our nation's colors with the playing of the Star Spangled Banner, the National Anthem. Make your live at Langley Speedway with about 5 minutes left here in final practice, and Shane Wyatt, your current point leader, on top of the leaderboards. Drivers getting some laps in here. We'll take a look at some of the drivers that are checked in for the fans out there. We got Shane Wyatt's number 15. What was this? SimRapMarket.com sponsored 15 car. We got Caden Gallows 48. I believe that is a G-Hub sponsored ride. Let me see, that's a Logitech on the doors right there. So Logitech there for the 48. Rodney Roberts 29 down here. Looks like it's the Georgia Bulldogs sponsored 29 ride. Brandon Parsons in the 00. This is the Apex Racing Society's mini stock sponsored ride. And it should have an admin box logo somewhere on that car. And we'll look at Corey Baldnut's 34 car. That is the Fusion Graphics, I believe, if I remember right. We also have the 180 of Matthew Morris out there as well. Some great looking numbers on that car, nice and sharp. You can always pick it out of a crowd. Might have the logo on the deck lid backwards and may need rotated, but Hometown Auto Care, the 180, and we'll look at Matthew Hobbs' number 144. Nickelodeon sponsored ride, and he's got the home of the Good Burger. You got the Good Burger on there, and he's gonna get a little. It look like Shane White gonna take a bite out of the Good Burger as you're in there. So the Nickelodeon sponsored 144, and the Good Burger 144. He'll push up the racetrack. Shane White will go under him. And Shane White right now with quick time by a little bit there. 16:09:55 is the fastest time here in final practice for these drivers, with 3 minutes left to go. Shane Wyatt still fastest on the board. Simrat Market 15 car. Still 8 cars checked in so far for tonight's action. We got 1 minute and 57 seconds to go before qualifying. Actually, heat races, I should say. Forgot we don't qualify here. My apologies. Format is heat racing only, random grids, no qualifying. Or actually, yeah, there's qualifying. Forgot he took, been a minute. Let's see here. So right here is your format, race details, an hour and 2 minute practice, 5 or 3 lap qualifier, and a 50 lap main event. So no heat races. They were running a B main, but it's not going to be needed here. So looking forward here as time winds down, we'll go into qualifying mode, and we'll give it just a moment here. We'll click the tower up so y'all have an idea what's going on. As these 8 drivers will set time for qualifying here at the Langley Speedway. Alrighty, so it's like, wait, not the first driver on the racetrack. Brandon Parsons, 17.482. Quick time, Shane Wyatt off the bat, 16.949. Hits the money lap, goes back to pit road. He's going to sit and wait and see if he needs to do anything better. And now, looks like the 144, Matthew Hobbs. Let's see, who's next on the board for a lap time? Maybe Corey Bowden, 17.080 goes second quick. Caden Gallo goes second quick now, 17.056. Here comes Matthew Hobbs across the line in the 180. He's going to go fifth quick, 17.832. Matthew Hobbs going to go across the line in fifth with a 17.465. It's like Brandon Parsons, 17.347 in the second lap, 90 faster. Matthew Morris goes 17.832, seventh quick. Stephen Farrell's 129 across the stripe here. He'll click lap time. Actually, won't click lap time. He's not out there right now. Stephen Farrell not put a lap in yet in that 8th position. Don't know if he's still currently with us, but ooh, a hard stick in the wall, and he stuck it in the guardrail. What a way to put it in there. Looks like best lap sticking 16.949 for Shane Wyatt. His last lap 17.013. He will settle for his first lap. 17.186 Caden Gill his last lap. Corey Bowden third with 18.402 his last lap. Not gonna be better than that 17.080 we ran. Looks like everybody's first lap was their best one. First or second. The third one was their slowest. So 2.5 minutes left. Waiting to see if Stephen Farrell's going to put a lap time down. So Shane Wyatt looking to continue his charge towards a championship run here, as he has the current fast time tonight and multiple wins on the season. Shane Wyatt has 2 wins so far this season. Chase Howard, who is MIA tonight, has 2 on the season as well. Corey Bowden in the house has 1 win. We'll be looking for a second one. Matthew Bird with 1 win will be looking for another one. And Travis Bennett with 1 win will be looking for another win as well. And Travis, I believe, is not with us tonight, so that's not going to be very good on his part. So Shane Wyatt looking for win number 3. Caden Gallo looking for win number 1. Corey Bowden not looking for win number 2. Rodney Roberts looking for his first win. Brandon Parsons will look for his first win. Matthew Hobbs will be looking for his first win. Matthew Morris also looking for his first win, and Stephen Farrell, if he's here, looking for his first win as well. So a lot of drivers looking for their first win so far this season. The mini oval kind of annihilated a little bit there last week. Alrighty, our starting lineup coming to you here at the Langley Speedway for our 50-lap main event, starting on the inside of the front row on the pole. It's the 15. It's the SimRapMarket.com sponsored 15 of Shane Wyatt. To his outside, it's the VRS Racing Lightning Fast Esports 48 of Caden Gallo. Inside of row number 2, it's the SRC Miller Racing's 34, the Fusion Graphics sponsored ride of Corey Bowden. Starting to his outside in the 4th spot is going to be the number 29 Trying to get a idea. I can see. Hold on, it's the Georgia Bulldogs car. Rodney Roberts to the outside, and it is. So starting inside of row number 3 is the 00, the Apex Racing Society's 00, Brandon Parsons. To his outside, the 144, the Nickelodeon Good Burger sponsored 144 of Matthew Hobbs will start 6th. Starting inside of row number 4 in the 7th spot, it's the 180 of a Matthew Morris. And to his outside, starting tailback on the field, it's the Interstate Batteries 129, the 76 Motorsports car of Stephen Farrell will start 8th. You're starting good for the Apex Racing Society iRacing Series mini stocks. Race number 1 of the evening. We'll go to Lanier coming up as we get a green flag off of turn number 4 for 50 laps. Here we go. The race is underway. Pace's car is in. 50 laps is the distance. Lap 1 underway. Shane Wyatt looking for the race lead going into 1. He will have it in the center market number 15. The 34 Fusion Graphics of Corey Bowden will hang on to the 2nd spot for the time being. Rodney Roberts and Matthew Morris are locked here together as they're going to break contact. The 180 prevails at the position. He'll move into position number 6. Contact there a little bit, sound like with the outside wall. As we look around here, Shane Wyatt is your race leader. He's got a good little gap there, about half a car, almost a full car over the 34 of Corey Bowden. Corey Bowden in the 2nd spot now. He takes the dive, gets the bumper, not going to have enough. Matthew Morris was making contact there, is able to keep it going in the 180 car. I think he got into the outside wall, gets a little loose there, catches it there on the back of the 144 of Matthew Hobbs. Shane Wyatt still your race leader out front in front of Corey Bowden's 34 machine. Still working away around now. Lap 5 underway, 4 in the books. 46 to go. Corey Bowden looking for ways to get around the 15 of Shane Wyatt. Still trying to find his way around. Lap 6 of 50 underway. As they come around now, lap 7 will begin here as Shane Wyatt crosses the stripe with the race leading the 15. He's on a roll. Fastest lap in the race belongs to him. It's a 16.996. Stephen Farrell having a little bit of connection issues. Went NIW for a moment there on lap 3. He's pretty solid for the time being as they're continuing around the racetrack. Off of turn 4 to the line. Lap 7 is underway. 43 laps remain in race number 1 of 2 this evening. There will be a server swap following the checkered flag of this feature. So there will be a downtime marker in the middle here. So drivers trying not to push these cars very hard, but trying to get everything they can out of them early in the going without overdoing it. And we're hearing a lot of wall scrapage going on as trying to find the cameras so we can see everybody. A little hard to do. Let's bounce it back here a little bit. See if we can kind of get a little more action going on but throughout the whole field as they work lap number 11 of 50. Everybody's staying with us so far. Race leader still Shane Wyatt out front. Second right now belongs to Corey Bowden in the 34. Caden Gallo in 3rd. Brandon Parsons is 4th. Running in top 5 is Rodney Roberts, and he has got a pretty decent command there over Stephen Farrell. Stephen Farrell is on the move though in that 129 car. He is, or that Interstate Batteries car is running on, might as well be a hybrid right now, or fully electric, because that thing is really moving through the field. He's up 2 spots so far, and right now he is the Apex Racing Society's iRacing Mini Stock Series hard charger for the time being. With that car's got a battle going for position right now. I believe Rodney Roberts is challenging Brandon Parsons for the 4th spot. That battle has kind of went cold there just momentarily, as Matthew Morris has come to pit road in the 180 car. And I'm not sure what's going on there. It looked like he was on pit road. Now he is returned to the racetrack. So he was down there for a faster pro, I believe, and he's back out moving around. He is a lap down to Shane Wyatt, who is about, actually, he might not be a lap down yet. He's about to be, though. Yeah, he's not a lap down yet, I don't think. Let's see here. I mean, the leader's right on his hiney, so let's see what the timing and scoring says here. He's on the lead lap for the time being. The race leader on into the wall, makes the dive into turn 1, and your lap car goes high and gonna leave him room. There's Caden Gallo was also on pit road. Maybe it's just the entryway there. It's picking it up as they're diving that corner. Not actually picking up what's going on there. 31 laps remain here in our first 50 lap feature of the night. And Shane Wyatt has a great lead. It's not a very comfortable one, but he has a great lead out there. And he's going to have to hold off Corey Bowdenot's charges here lately. Corey Bowdenot mounting a good charge, 17.344 last time by for Corey Bowdenot, 17.373 for Shane Wyatt. So Bowdenot a little bit quicker, trying to run down that Simrat Market 15 skyline of Shane Wyatt. Corey Bowdenot trying to reel him in. Bowdenot faster once again, so Bowdenot hitting his marks, getting his braking points, acceleration points, all just perfect. As quick as he can around this speedway. He's definitely going to grab the bull by the horns and try to take the 15 to the house. Is Corey Bowdenot looking to pick up his 2nd win of the season with 27 laps to go. And he's definitely hounding the dog right now. The dog house, the dog pound is calling, and Corey Bowdenot is fastest on the racetrack, and he is chasing down the 15. Does he have anything for your race leader? Your race leader's got to be smooth and consistent here. Cannot make any mistakes to leave any room for Bowdenot to pounce on that race lead. The number 34 car will find that mistake as he's coming up on the back bumper now. And Bowdenot still faster than your race leader, almost by 100th of a second. As they roll around the speedway here, Bowdenot right there. Here goes the move. Was not able to complete it there. He's going to drive it in here into turn numbers 1 and 2. Bowdenot and Wyatt have broke free from the field, and they are on this battle on their own. Shane Wyatt's got to hold off the 34 Bowdenot. Wyatt that time by a little bit quicker than Corey Bowdenot. Did Bowdenot get the tires too hot? Has he got to cool them down now? How is this going to play out with 23 to go? He's got plenty of time to cool those tires down, get back at it one more time. 17.472, it's 0.004 seconds gap in lap time. That time, your race leader and your 2nd place driver, same identical lap, 17.440. So right there together, going to be hard to make this pass. Corey Bowdenot trying to dial up to the measures. They go down the front straightaway into 1 and 2. Bowdenot trying to size him up what he can do here with this leader. The 15 of Shane Wyatt, the Simrat Market sponsored ride. As they roll on the corner, 21 laps to go. I hate focusing on the leaders, but there's a hot battle here right now. Rodney Roberts got her own Brandon Parsons. He will take over the 4th spot. Biggest mover still Stephen Farrell up 2 positions here. As here comes Bowdenot to the inside. Gotta run. Wyatt to the outside, through turns 1 and 2, actually to 3 and 4, off of 4 to the line. New Oh, Bowdnut almost there. Wyatt peeling it hard on the outside. Battles it back hard. Drives hard down the back straightaway. New race leader. Corey Bowdnut looking to the inside. Pushes the car a little bit more. Here comes the Center Rat Market 15 at the line. It is Bowdnut with the lead. Give him the lap. Shane Wyatt, 31 laps led. Corey Bowdnut to the race lead. He's out front. And here comes the charge to the 15 back to the inside. Great battle for the race lead. The Center Rat Market 15 to the 34. Corey Bowdnut. The 15 dives through the center of the corner. Here comes Corey Bowdnut back to the inside. Great moves here. A little bit of Rubbin there. Rubbin is racing here as they work off of turn number 2 down the back straightaway off of 3 and 4 right now. Throw a blanket over him. Corey Bowdnut with the race lead as he rolls through the stripe right in front of Shane Wyatt. A great race here. Wyatt falls to second now. Bowdnut goes to third. Wyatt not going to give up here. Bowdnut holding on to the bottom now. Up to a little bit of blocking, a little bit of game changing as they come to the line. Last time by, faster lap went to Corey Bowdnut, 17.724, 17.888, 17.888 for the 15 of Wyatt. $14 laps to go, and Bowdnut, I thought Bowdnut cut him off, but Wyatt losing a little bit of ground there, pinches the car down, goes right to the bumper of the 34. The 34 looks like maybe got a little loose there. Waiting on a big dive bomb to come in here. It's not uncommon. Depends on how bad Wyatt wants it. Corey Bowdnut looking for his second one of the season. Shane Wyatt looking for his second as well. To the outside he goes. He looks for it. Race lead belongs to Corey Bowdnut. Still with it here. Shane Wyatt. Let's take a look through the field, show you guys there ain't much else going on. Caden Gallo's in the third spot. Rodney Roberts is fourth. Brandon Parsons is fifth. Stephen Farrell is sixth. Matthew Hobbs is seventh. Matthew Morris is eighth. Your battle right now is between your race leaders. The 15 Center Rat Market car of Shane Wyatt into the outside wall. Saves it. Stays on the bumper of the 34 Corey Bowdnut. Nine laps to go. Corey Bowdnut continues to lead. Race leader still Corey Bowdnut. Shane Wyatt in second. Caden Gullo is third. Rodney Roberts is fourth. Matthew Hobbs had an issue. I think he slowed down a good bit there. Corey Bowdnut still hanging on to the race lead. 7 laps to go. Brandon Parsons has fallen to 6th in the 00 car. Stephen Farrell's up 3 spots now. A car coming in real late now is looks like Stephen Farrell's 17.8 right now. Your race leader 17.5, 17.7s for second, third, and almost fourth there. So Corey Bowdnut still got a little bit of tire left on that 34 car. Saved just enough there to be able to have the advantage with your race leader. Show the hand, 5 to go. It's 4 to go now. For your race leaders, a flash of 4 fingers. Starter stand for your race leader, Corey Bowdnut. And next time by, you have the first number on his car at the starter stand. He'll have 3 laps to go as he crosses the line this time as they come off at turn number 4. 3 laps remain for the 34 of Corey Bowdnut. Shane Wyatt working the second position, trying to run down race leader Corey Bowdnut. Down the back straightaway into 3 and 4. Off of turn number 4, Corey Bowdnot looks up. He sees the popsicle sticks in the air. 2 laps to go. Popsicle sticks being waved. The 34 car, 2 laps remain as he rolls through turns 1 and 2. The 34 Bowdnot with the race lead. It is what Bowdnot, Wyatt, Gallo, Roberts, Farrell, your top 5. Parsons, Hobbs, and Morris round out your field as they come down off of turn 4. Wait, flag in the air. The white silk surrender flag in the air. One more lap to go, and he'll be smooth. Hit his marks. The 34 Bowdnot will hit everything he needs to down the back straightaway, and the checkered flag will fall off of turn number 4. As long as he can keep this intact, keep it together off of 4. It is all on the number 34 of Corey Bowdnot picking up the race win over Shane Wyatt, Rodney Roberts. Caden Gallo comes home in the 4th spot. Stephen Farrell rounds out your top 5. Brandon Parsons is 6th. Matthew Hobbs 7th. And Matthew Morris is 8th. I'm back momentarily to talk with your race winner here. Excuse me. Alrighty, we'll talk with your race winner here momentarily. See if he's handy. There's Corey. Well, Corey, congratulations. Adding number 2 to the ballot here on the schedule. A great race win here at Langley. You were patient, bided your time, waited for the right time, and you kept the tires under you the whole race, and you were able to outrun Shane Wyatt. They're making that pass and had a little more bite, able to keep the car under you here at Langley.
Yeah, I knew going into this with the small car count, I figured we probably wouldn't get a caution, so the whole plan was to just save the tires. I knew he would burn them off eventually, and he hit the wall a couple of times, and it slowed him up some. And then I figured out you could run the apron pretty aggressively, honestly. I mean, it was passive aggressive. It was like not aggressive like you'd think, but like it was aggressive enough to where you could run it. And I said, I'm going for it. And when I went for it, I went down and I kept it on the bottom. I wasn't going to give him the bottom after I kept the bottom.
Like, you're most definitely able to hold that down. And like you said, you weren't going to give it to him because you knew that if you give it to him, he'd probably try to find a way to use it against you for sure. And that's what racers do best. You know, they figure out what works, and once they figure that out, they try to stick to their guns and not give it up. But a great run for the Fusion Graphics sponsored 34. Anybody you'd like to thank help you pick up a win here tonight in Hampton, Virginia at the Langley Speedway?
Yeah, Fusion Setup Shop, Random Designs Paint Services, SRC Miller Racing, Red Slice Racing, Red Slice Gaming, OSR Network, and then you doing your thing up here in your booth, and the Apex Racing Society boys for putting on this league.
Thank you. Congratulations on the race win, and we'll look forward to seeing what we got at Lanier here coming up.
Yep, thank you.
Alrighty. Corey Bowdnot picking up the race win, and you know what? For a little bit of fun here, we'll talk to Shane and Wyatt. Shane, congratulations, brother, on the runner-up finish. Not exactly what you were looking for. You had the race win, and you were trying to run away with it, give yourself a little bit of distance, but Corey come up there and give you a run for your money, took his shot, and did what he had to do to make it happen.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it was really good racing with Corey there. It was really clean and you know, 2 fast cars. So, you know, our main goal is just to hold on to the points and not let him get too close going into Martinsville next week, so that we can come on with the championship this year. So, I think that goal was accomplished in the first race tonight. So we'll roll into Lanier and see what we got. But yeah, definitely wanted to win. But you know, like I said, he raced me clean, and that's about all I can ask for. So it was a good race.
Yeah, great racing up front. Everything's clean and done professionally here, and I'd like to congratulate you on a second place finish as you continue to withstand and withhold and put the dogs behind the fence as far as the points championship looks to go forward here. Congratulations on the runner-up finish here in this one, and we'll see what happens at Lanier. Anybody like to thank with a second place finish tonight?
Yeah, of course, same app markets on my car no matter what I run. You can use code Shane23 at checkout for 10% off, as well as SM Racing Products, Richmar Flores, Carpe Screen Printing, Precision Speed Solutions, and Dig Esports. You know, they're my cup team as well. So, yeah, man, we'll hopefully I'll be talking to you after this race as well.
Thank you. Well, congratulations on the right finish, and hopefully we'll talk to you soon, buddy.
Appreciate it.
All right, Shane White picking up the second spot there. Hard charger goes to Stephen Farrell in the 129 as he came up with a 5th place finish. Started 8th, up 3 spots in tonight's first feature event. And with that being said, we're going to do our server transition. We'll meet you guys on the other side of the Linear Speedway. And while these guys do hot laps in, we'll be our server swap.
D, Ham. Let's show them that you don't need all that fancy stuff just to go out here and win races, man. Pull up to the racetrack with no trailer. Busted old pickup trucks, but we're still getting paper. We don't need no toters just to go and win races. Fancy things don't equal greatness, and them toters don't win races. Pull up to the racetrack with no trailer. Busted old pickup trucks, but we're still getting paper. We don't need no toters just to go and win races. Fancy things don't equal greatness, and them toters don't win races. Tell me how you gonna beat this, man, I'm hooked up. Any line, yeah, I got this. I run hard, some say over aggressive. Don't know how hard we really work, we turn our own wrenches. Even in trenches, I dug my way out. Started at the bottom, now they all know just what I'm about. I'm about winning, even from the very beginning. I'm really killing things, a lot of leads and stealing. Better try and catch me, cause man, I'm taking off. Are you really about this life? Say yes or no. I'm racing around for these titles, going faster than they like it. Think they're running high, but I'm higher. My motor crank's the highest. To the racetrack with no trailer. Busted old pickup trucks, but we're still getting paper. We don't need no toters just to go and win races. Fancy things don't equal greatness, and them toters don't win races. Pull up to the racetrack with no trailer. Busted old pickup trucks, but we're still getting paper. We don't need no toters just to go and win races. Fancy things don't equal greatness, and them toters don't win races. When we pull up, looks like we got 20 people hopping out the Chevy. Lot of people riding illegal. Trucks packed in when we're leaving for the races. Destination, favorite tracks, dirt's the only way we're racing. Live a life you can't imagine. All these trophies you can't have. Gotta work real hard to be the man that they ain't beating. Competition, man, I'm eating cause I'm beasting all these tracks. All I know is front, run and get the lead and don't look back. Don't matter slick or tacky cause I'm always hooked up. Kill a big dog's dreams when I pass them like a scrub. What makes them even matters when they see what we rolled in. Their operation cost about 100 G's, ours cost 10. Pull up to the racetrack with no trailer. Busted old pickup trucks, but we're still getting paper. We don't need no toters just to go and win races. Fancy things don't equal greatness, and them toters don't win races. Pull up to the racetrack with no trailer. Busted old pickup trucks, but we're still getting paper. We don't need no toters just to go and win races. Fancy things don't equal greatness, and them toters don't win races. D, Ham, Dirt Nation, need y'all to stand up right now. Y'all is why I do this. I'm not out here trying to get famous. I do this for everybody in Dirt Nation. Man, I love y'all.
Rick and Thaddeus on the beat.
This dirt racing lifestyle's really all I know, so I'ma preach about it every time I'm blessed to flow. I got a gift like ain't nobody seen before, so every time you get to hear me speak, you'll hear me grow. I come from a troubled background, dirt racing saved me. I was a wild boy, yeah, I'm an 80s baby. Raised up kinda crazy, but I overcame it. To all my haters in the past, is where I left you, ain't it? Now I'm here, man, I'm blessed, dirt track famous. All around this great country know just what my name is. I work hard to get to where I'm at. With y'all support, you know you have my back. So now here we are, yeah, they heard about us. I'm looking up and this is how I dreamt about us. They say all great things come with time, I'm staying patient. Forever gonna represent Dirt Nation. What they do not know is what it feels like living these big dreams, and what they all should know is how Dirt Nation rolls like the best team. And what they do not know is what it feels like living these big dreams, and what they all should know is how Dirt Nation rolls like the best team. The best kept secret, really how it seems. A stranger to the mainstream, there ain't no in between. You're either in or you're out, you can't second guess it. Most of us were born around it, it's like second nature. Nothing ever tops a feeling walking through the pits and seeing cars everywhere and fans lined along the fence. Got the crowd going crazy cheering for the favorites. Side by side racing, door banging, dirt racing. Always got that one guy from the back charging. Think there's any room for errors? There is no such margin. Gotta really be up on it, gotta work the wheel. And if you run against that cushion, it takes nerves of steel. In our world, you want it when you gotta work. Greatness never comes easy when you're racing in the dirt. So every day, we wake early, we stay dedicated. The red clay is like a drug, so I stay medicated. What they do not know is what it feels like living these big dreams, and what they all should know is how Dirt Nation rolls like the best team. And what they do not know is what it feels like living these big dreams, and what they all should know is how Dirt Nation rolls like the best team. You ever strap down in the car and pull them belts tight, thinking to yourself, this could be my last night? Rest in peace to all the dirt drivers that we lost. This life is not for the faint of heart, you might pay the cost, but in the end, it's all worth it, cause this is what we dream. Addicted to the dirt, it is a drug and we are fiends. Almost every one of my friends is dirt racers, cause at the track is where we live on a yearly basis. I'm really not joking when I tell you how we're living. Dirt Nation, please stand up, let's show them what I'm telling. Top of my lungs, I'm yelling, a lot of y'all don't understand me. Say my crowd is rough looking, I don't care, they're all like family. Hold it down till the day they put me in the ground. Deep, our love and passion for the sport of racing really runs deep. And now you know a little more about just who we are. Everybody reppin' Dirt Nation, shine like superstars. What they do not know is what it feels like living these big dreams, and what they all should know is how Dirt Nation rolls like the best team. And what they do not know is what it feels like living these big dreams, and what they all should know is how Dirt Nation rolls like the best team.
Alrighty, we are live here with the Lanier National Speedway in Brazelton, Georgia. Is qualifying underway here. 9 drivers checked in. 9 drivers checked in. I believe we're picking up Tyler Davis is the odd one out here with the number 04 as he was awaiting this race to kick off. And Corey Bowdnock goes top of the board, 16.281. Shane Wyatt second quick in the 15.16, 4.22 right now. Second quick now, Tyler Davis, 16.290. Third quick, Shane Wyatt, 16.422. Fourth quick, Rodney Roberts, 16.575. Matthew Morris, 16.620. Fifth, Quick running at your top 5. Sixth, Quick Matthew Hobbs 17.206. Caden Gallo 7th, Quick 17.253. Brandon Parsons is 8th, Quick with a 17.941. Stephen Farrell's lap time's not counted yet here. As the 29 crosses the stripe. Corey Bowden will stay on top of the charts. The 15 hits it again here. 16.510, not any faster. Bowden still clocked in fast as 16.276. And that time looks to stand thus far and may stand completely. So Stephen Farrell not making a lap out there. We'll see. They got 3 minutes yet to put lap times down. Alrighty, Stephen Farrell yet to lay on a lap time. Probably not going to qualify here once again. He's trying to do it from the back of the pack. So Corey Bowden right now, quick time, and we'll look at your starting lineup here momentarily. Your starting grid coming to you live here at the Lanier National Speedway or Raceway, Brazelton, Georgia. Little tower here. Take a look at our starting lineup. And I think I clicked on somebody that went back to the pits. And we'll look at the Fusion Racing Setups, Fusion Setup Shop 34. Corey Bowden will start on the inside of the front row to his outside. Tyler Davis in the 04. The Ghost sponsored 04 ride out of Georgia will start second. Inside of number 2, the SimRapMarket.com. Number 15 is Shane Wyatt will start third. To his outside will be the 29 Georgia Bulldog sponsored ride of Rodney Roberts will start fourth. Inside of row number 3 is Matthew Morris in the 180. It's Auto Care Shop 180. Starting fifth is outside the 144 of Matthew Hobbs. Jordy's got this go around. Inside of row number 4, the Lightning Fast Esports 48 of Caden Gallo will start 7th. Out of the Mid-South, Brandon Parsons Apex Racing Society's 00 will start 8th. And Stephen Farrell's number 129 76 Motorsports ride will start in the 9th spot, rounding out the field. The Sim Magic sponsored ride will round out the tail. 50 laps is the distance. Put the grid away, it's time to go racing. Pick your favorite color, favorite car, favorite driver, favorite number as they roll off a turn before green. Flag is out. Here comes Tyler Davis and Corey Bowden with the race lead, the battle into 1. As we roll into 1 and 2 for the first time on the dirt oval. Here at Lanier National Speedway, there's a little contact with the wall in the back. That is okay. Everybody's staying straight thus far. The 180 of Hobbs, or excuse me, of Morris going to slam it home into turns 1 and 2. As they roll down off of 2 right now, down the back straight away. Hobbs, or Morris is on the move here, up 1 spot. Caden Gallo's up 2 spots in the, look at the 15 car. He got a little loose there off of turn number 4 as they come across stripe. Lap 3 underway, 2 in the books here. That's Lanier National Speedway. A little dusty, a little dry. As it looked like the having a little bit of weather here for the most part. I don't know if I can get the weather pulled up here. As we go 3 wide now for the second position. Somebody spun out. And the 48 of Caden Gallo will go around No caution. Sounds like he did it all by his lonesome. No damage to that car. Green flag stays out. Bowden with the race lead. Tyler Davis is on the hunt. Shane Wyatt in the third spot now. He pushes a little bit. That's going to open the door. Here comes the 180 of Matthew Morris looking to the inside. Corey Bowden looking to hold on to the race lead. He's got company as well. See the company there he's got as Tyler Davis rolls him in there. Kind of keeping an eye on things throughout the field. Trying to give us some time to see some other cars on the racetrack because Shane Wyatt is under fire, I believe, from the 29. The car on the outside wall, that is, looks to be maybe Brandon Parsons or it could be Stephen Farrell. Not sure who that is back there. They're right behind the 15. I believe it's the 29 of Rodney Roberts that was in the outside wall. Still keeping it rolling here on lap 8 of 50. It's a static camera. I want to be able to see a little bit more of the field. I don't want to lock in on the leaders the whole time. Unless there's a really good battle going on. And it's heating up a little bit there. Corey Bowden still working his way around. He's faster than Tyler Davis, but Davis is right there with him, staying tight. 0.014 seconds the gap between Corey Bowden and Tyler Davis as they roll down the back straightaway into 3. Your race leader with 42 laps to go. A long way to go in this one. And Corey Bowden laying the rubber down with the race lead. So battle on the racetrack right now is Corey Bowden, not Tyler Davis. Is Corey Bowden your race leader? Tyler Davis in second. Third right now is Matthew Morris. Fourth, Shane Wyatt. Fifth is Rodney Robertson on your top 5. Sixth, Stephen Farrell. Seventh, Brandon Parsons. Eighth, Caden Gallo. Ninth is Matthew Hobbs. Gallo making up some ground here. Gonna have to catch Brandon Parsons, though. Lost a lot of ground when he went around. Parsons trying to run down Stephen Farrell for position. A little bit of a gap there. He's got 3 cars. Your race leader getting into lap traffic. Matthew Hobbs right in front of him. Gonna try to get out of the way. Bowden pulls it down. Great move there, allowing the leaders to get by for the 144 of Hobbs. We'll see if he's able to do that for the rest of the field here as they make their way around. Here comes the 180 of Matthew Morris now approaching the lap car. We'll see how long it takes him to get there. He's got a little bit of a gap there between them. Oh, we got the car turned hard right in front of somebody, and that is full course caution. Stephen Farrell, I believe. The car with the issue of the 129. Not sure why he exited the way he did. Let's take a look at the caution flag on the Insurance Centers Incorporated Instant Replay. Brought to you by Hardy Sports TV. And that was by the 129 Stephen Farrell, who was taking his car pit side. That will end his race. That was a huge impact of the outside wall. Looks like he just over-rotated on entry here. And hard-righted. Gonna be turn 3, or turn 2 probably. Let's see, exit of 2. And he tried to catch it right there, and it overcorrected hard into the wall, and he took that car pit side immediately. So did the right thing, not sitting there. But caution flag flies for the 129 of Stephen Farrell for the first time here at the International Raceway. Where Corey Bowden continues to lead as we're under caution for the first time. Alrighty, off of turn number 4, the green flag will fly once again. iRacing.com for Space Truck on pit road, and away we go back to green. And here goes Bowden and Davis to go back to the battle into 1 and 2. Davis looks to the inside. Bowden leaves the door open. Does he make a move? He will stick the nose to the inside. Will not get there to back out just enough to keep his lane. Here comes Bowden back on the outside. Davis going to try to paddle back on the inside, pedal in the car hard into turns 1 and 2. And we get the 129 of Stephen Farrell. He returns to the racetrack. He will try to do battle with Matthew. Well, he's a few more laps down that. So Farrell's going to try to maintain and get a few more laps in, make himself a little more skilled and experienced at the racetrack as they roll down into 1 and 2 with 20 laps in the books. Lap 21 underway. 30 laps remain for your race leader, Corey Bowden. Bowden with the race lead. Tyler Davis is not going anywhere. As a 0.003 second gap last time by, and this time by, Tyler Davis is faster than Corey Bowden, just a little bit. See if Davis can get the race lead here from Corey Bowden. Davis will look for a win tonight. Lap 22 of 50 this lap, much better for Corey Bowden, keeping the momentum rolling. Bowden much better, 3:42. That is his fastest lap of the race, the fastest lap of the race as well. A new overall best time posted by Corey Bowden on lap 22 of 50 as they work lap 23 off the line this time. A little bit slower, 3:87, 16:387 for Bowden this time. But we're going to, instead of posting the gap, we're going to change to our best lap, our last lap time to give you an idea where these drivers are as they cross the stripe. So this time by, Bowden was a little quicker than your second place driver, Tyler Davis. Let's see how it goes this time by, and Tyler Davis faster than Bowden by 0.004. Shane White, 70 personal best, 16.408, as well as Brandon Parsons, 16.817 is your race leader, 16.3s being posted right now. As we make their way around the speedway, across the stripe, 25 laps remain for your race leaders. Matthew Hobbs getting turned around a little bit there. A little over rotation, got past the Axis iRacing, calls a safe race car. Bowden with the lead. Tyler Davis is second. Shane Wyatt is in the third spot. Matthew Morris is fourth. This is Corey Bowden's chance to make up some points here. Shane Wyatt in the third spot. In the SimRapMarket.com 15. Now on the field here, 23 laps to go. Corey Bowden holding off Tyler Davis. Davis and Bowden both similar lap times last time by 16.405 as they matched. Fastest on the racetrack those two are right now. This time by 16.374, 3.73 identical lap time. Is going to be hard to make a pass between these two drivers. You have to wait for somebody to make a mistake. Lap traffic become an issue. Shane Wyatt around Tyler Davis now. Davis goes backwards. Caution flags out for the 04. What happened to Tyler Davis? Gonna go around Insurance Centers Incorporated. Caution flag number 2 out here tonight. We'll take a look at what happened to the 04 Tyler Davis as they were working through what appeared to be maybe lap traffic coming up. Let's check the 04 here as he comes off into turn number 3. Off of 4. Start finish line into 1. And too hard. Loop-de-loop she goes. And uh-oh. Sideways. Door posted to the field. Everybody able to make their way around the 04 car. And he'll get a clean getaway there. But he will start from the back, I believe, here. Looks like he's going to start from the 7th position. As they'll get the 1 to green signal this time by. We'll catch back up here. Corey Bowden, Shane Wyatt, Matthew Morris, Caden Gullo, and Brandon Parsons is your top 5. Will lead us back to green with 17 laps to go when we get there. So the field comes down the back straightaway. In the turns 3 and 4. And we'll look at him barreling off a turn 4. The iRacing.com space truck pulls into the infield. Green flags back out, and the loud pedal comes down on the 34 of Corey Bowden as they roll into 1 and 2. Bowden takes the race lead, dives it in low. Wyatt's going to take to the crossover and not going to be able to get there. Wyatt looks for the move to the race lead, but it is all. He's going to have Stephen Farrell to pit road, it looks like. No, he pulled back out. All right, cool. And looks like a battle heating up for the 4th position right now as your 5th place driver is looking to the outside. King Gully was looking to the outside of Tyler Davis. Was not able to get there. I'm about to turn the pit road thing off because they're not going down there. They're just clipping the edge of the entrance. Alrighty, so Corey Bowden, your race leader, still hanging on the car on the wall. It's the 48. It's Caden Gallo. He's going to hang on to that position. Here comes Tyler Davis looking to the inside. Him and the 180 of Matthew Morris doing battle now. Contact between Davis and the 180. The 180 going to play it cool here as they roll off the course. 13 laps to go for your race leader. Bowdnot getting away from Shane Wyatt. Big dive from Gallo there into the bottom of the corner. Going to have just a little too much apron. Not going to be able to get a run. He'll fall back in line behind the 180 of Morris. Morris will hang on to the 4th spot. It's Bowdnot, Wyatt, Davis, Morris, Gallo, your top 5. Corey Bowdnot hanging on, 12 laps to go. Bowdnot looking to pick up the double tonight. We'll see if he can get it done. Looking at the right front of the 15 of Shane Wyatt. Here on the rev limiter. With 11 laps to go. Simrat Market 15. Oh, we got a car getting out of control a little bit. Looks like it's around the doubles. That might be Brandon Parsons that got mixed up. Him or the 29. Corey Bowdnot, your caution flag's out. Whoops. Yellow flag is out once again. Looks like maybe Matthew Morris or Brandon Parsons. Let's look at Brandon Parsons here. The insurance says the yellow flag out for the 3rd time tonight. Take a look around Brandon Parsons' car. Actually, Matthew Morris might be the one to look at here. Yep, the 180 was turned around. How did you get there? And yeah, a little help. A little do-si-do with Caden Gallo. Do-si-do, the 180 got loose, tried to save it, tried to correct it, got clipped by the 48 car. That'll send the 180 of Matthew Morris around. I'm not getting contact markers up here anymore to make reports. It's kind of... Oops. I'm gonna go live. Alrighty. So they got the one in the green off of turn number 4. Corey Bowdnot will lead us down, 7 laps to go. Green flag back out on the lap pedal. Away they go into 1. We got the 180s out of control down the front straightaway. Morris going to be able to keep it together. Goes to the high side in 1 and 2. Corey Bowdnot with the race lead rolls into 3 and 4. You got a pack of hungry drivers behind him as Bowdnot comes across the stripe. 6 laps to go for the 34 car. The Ghost sponsored 04. Tyler Davis hanging on to 2nd. Shane Wyatt trying everything he can to gain that position. Points mean everything. Every position counts for that 15 car. He's trying to keep Corey Bowdnot at bay, and he's having a hard time keeping the 48 of Caden Gallo behind him. As Gallo a little slower or a little bit faster than Shane Wyatt here, so Gallo trying to be patient. But patience is a virtue. He's running out of what they call time. The hourglass is running almost empty with 4 laps to go, and Gallo slides it in hard and drive up the racetrack, hangs onto the race car as they come off of turn number 2 down the back straightaway with 4 laps to go. To be 3 to go for your race leaders. He turns off of turn number 4. 3 laps remain. Caden Gallo's laps slowing down here as the black flag was issued to Matthew Morris after that green flag for whatever reason for that number 7 car, the 180. 7th place car in the 180. So here we go, 3 laps to go for your race leader. Corey Bowdnot. Tyler Davis is trying to dial up a move. Brandon Parsons gets loose, has to catch it. He'll give up that 5th position to Rodney Roberts. Roberts will take over 5th down to 29. Tip of the green in the air, 2 laps to go as they cross the stripe. White flag in the air for your race leader, Corey Bowdnot. Can he get 2 in a row? Can he go back to back tonight? 1 at Langley and 1 at Lanier. Through turns 3 and 4 on the final lap. Bowdnot holds on. Tyler Davis sends it. No! Bowdnot's going to go around, throw it in reverse. Come on, go drive. Pick up 3rd. There he goes. Bowdnot will pick up the 3rd spot. Shane Wyatt comes home with the 2nd spot. Tyler Davis wins the race in the 04. And Corey Bowdnot not going to be happy about that one. You can see it right there. Fusion setup shop 34 not happy with the 04, dumping them at the line, or off of turn 4 to the line. So fortunately we top 3 interviews, so we'll probably hear about that. So we'll go to our BladeNode.com post-race show. We'll get our interviews, and we'll call it a night here at the RE Sports TV Broadcast Network. Give us 1 moment. We'll be right back with the post-race show. BladeNode.com. 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 Why BladeNode.com? We host affordable, reliable, and personable hosting for any venture, be it web hosting and design, game servers, private virtual, or dedicated server rentals. Interested in our services or have an idea that needs technical work? Chat with the team members of BladeNode.com, and we'll make sure that we are your one-stop shop for all your web hosting needs. What are you waiting for? Get on over to BladeNode.com and get your affordable, reliable, personal hosting services today. BladeNode.com, simple web solutions powered by nerds. Yeah, alrighty, so unofficially, or officially, we'll do the unofficial race, let's see, race results here. Unofficial race results coming up on your screen. Unofficial is Tyler Davis, Shane Wyatt, Corey Bowdenot. Your top 3, Caden Gallo 4th, Rodney Roberts 5th, 6th, Matthew Morris 7th is Brandon Parsons, 8th is Matthew Hobbs, and 9th is Stephen Farrell rounding out your field. But officially, the word is Shane Wyatt will pick up the race win due to an altercation on the final lap. So Shane Wyatt will pick up the race win here at the Linear National Speedway, and the rest of the results will be edited to suit. So we'll do our race winner interview here, and not sure how they want to do. How they want to do the runner-up and the third place finisher. So we'll go ahead and talk with our race winner that we are aware of. We'll talk to Shane Wyatt. So Shane, congratulations on the race win. The 15 car, it's official from Brandon Parsons that you are our feature winner. So congratulations on picking up tonight's race win here at the Linear National Speedway on the dirt side of things.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I don't really want to win that way. The 04 he did it last week. He's done it earlier in the year, and he did it again tonight. So I don't really understand what that was. But anyway, I'm happy for the win points wise. I just don't really want to win like that. But I made it for Corey. He had a quick car tonight. He was running good. So anyway, should help us with the championship goal here. And then Martinsville next week, we'll see. But from what I understand, the 04 is gone completely, so I don't see him being at Martinsville. So that's one less weapon we'll have to worry about. But I think Martinsville will be a mess because a lot of people are gonna race that don't normally race because it's got a $100 prize. So we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see how the $100 prize affects it. And being Martinsville, it's gonna be a little different. I think honestly, he should have made it 100 laps at Eldora, and it'd probably been just as much fun. But it's that's his call. Whatever he feels he wants to do, and his money he wants to put up. So the best of luck to you guys chasing after it, and I'll collect my my funding in another way. But either way is fun. I mean, I can do it up here, I can do it down there. I'd probably rather do it on the racetrack, but this is more of a guarantee.
Yeah, I'm not a dirt guy, so I'm happy with the asphalt.
Yeah, Martinsville should be fun either way for you, and congratulations on the race win, Shane. Anyway, you'd like to thank, help you pick up tonight's race win.
Yeah, just like earlier, Simrat Market. Can't thank them enough. Cameron Colby, the guys over there are fantastic. You can use code Shane23 at checkout for 10% off. SM Racing Products, Rich Mark Flores, Carver Screen Printing, as well as Precision Speed Solutions. They get it done for me every week, whether it's here or whether it's over in the cup side of things. So, we'll look forward to Martinsville, and hopefully we'll come home $300 richer next weekend.
Yeah, and just from spectating up here in the booth, I remember to put Tyler Davis in my back pocket if I'm looking to win a big Talladega race.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, man, great win for here tonight to help you maintain the points championship lead, and we'll look forward to Martinsville next week.
All right, man. Appreciate it.
Alrighty, we'll talk to our second place finisher here, as we do have the official top 3 running order now, as our second place finisher is going to be Corey Bowdenot in the 34. I'm sure he's not very happy about the situation, but handled the best way possible. Corey, congratulations, man. A unfortunate turn of events at the end of the race, but still credited with a second place finish, so it'll help you out. It's not exactly what you were hoping for, but the most fairest way to do it.
Well, first off, I'm sending in a formal protest on that finishing result. I'm I'm wanting my win.
I understand.
I had it locked up. Shane, no offense to Shane, but he was 8 tenths back from me going into the last corner there, and if I didn't get taken out, I'm the winner.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. I get it. Yeah. It's hard. It's a hard pill to swallow when you know what you had. So I understand, buddy. But you know, I gotta give Brandon some credit for at least giving you that. He could have just left everything alone. But
Yeah, well, we'll see what they decide over the next couple of days. See what we go in. If they give me the win, I go in probably like 11 points over Shane anyway. So he'd have to finish. I'd have to win. He'd have to finish 7 spots back from me. So it may not even be a competition anyways. Depends on the field size next week at Martinsville.
yeah, and like Shane said, you got $100 on the line, and we have a bunch of people that's not tied up here with you guys in points trying to race in, so it could be a interesting ordeal anyway.
Yeah, we're either going to get a huge crowd or we're just going to get the small crowd that we've been getting over the past couple of weeks. Either way, I'd rather run for that $200 championship fund.
Right on, yeah, most definitely for sure there, Corey. But yeah, hopefully, I mean that was a BS move, and I told Shane that if I was gonna run a race for money at Talladega, I want to have Tyler Davis in my back pocket.
Yeah, well, I even offered the Tyler Davis half of the championship fund if you let me win that race.
Well, apparently that wasn't on his mind.
Apparently not.
Well, some people are easier to please, and others are too hard-headed to understand what's a good deal. So, yeah, unfortunate, and Brandon seems like he's gonna sort it out pretty decent. I mean, yeah, we'll see. Put your protest in for the win and see how that goes. I don't know how he made his determination. I understand part of it. The other half is up to him. But man, a good.
I mean, I get half of it, and the other half I don't get.
Yeah, I'm on the same page with you. But yeah, the 04 disqualified, give Shane the win, move everybody up a spot. I mean, I get that. It's probably easy to do on results that way to move everybody up one spot. But yeah, it's most probably like I'd say most would probably froze the field at the time he turned you, and then remove the issue. But we'll see. We'll see what he decides to do. It's as of now, as far as broadcast official goes, you got Shane, you, and Caden for third. So anyway, man, anybody like to help you pick up a unfortunate second place finish?
I don't know. Just everybody I thanked earlier at Random Designs, Paint Services, Fusion Setup Shop, SRC Miller Racing, Red Slice Racing, Red Slice Gaming, and you and Apex.
Alright, Corey, we'll let you go ponder on this and cool down a little bit, have yourself a beer, and try and enjoy what you can of the rest of your evening, and celebrate whatever Brandon decides to come out on the wash when you put your protest in.
Yeah.
Alright, Corey, congratulations, brother, on should be win. That was an awesome performance.
Mhm.
Alrighty, we'll talk with Caden Gallo as and of course Corey's disappointed. We understand why. And but Caden, congratulations, buddy, on a third place finish there, coming off of turn number 4, and officially, also let's see, mini stock pole winner for. I put that up there. Great run for you here, Caden. Tell us about that run from your shoes. How was things from your perspective?
So early, I was not doing too good. I was mostly like mid-pack. Got into that incident with the 180. I still feel pretty bad about that, but it's just part of racing. And I kept it consistent for the final couple laps, and the incident with that 04 happened, and I got third. I'm pretty proud of it.
Yeah, almost definitely technically moved up 4 spots, so Congratulations on the hard charger of the race tonight as well, and having the most improved from practice.
Thank you.
So I know you got a kind of like a three-tone template car. Or anybody you'd like to thank help you pick up a podium here tonight at Lanier National Speedway?
I don't really have partners, but hopefully sometime soon I will. But I want to thank my friend Michael A. Good. He's a really good partner. He's helped me a little bit.
Alright, anybody? You having little mic issues? Alrighty, Caden. Well, congratulations, man, on a third place finish, and hopefully maybe Martinsville will be good to you as well, and we'll get to chat with you again soon.
Hope so. I love Martinsville.
Well, hopefully that's it plays over for you, and we'll chat with you and have a great night, and enjoy the celebration of the top 3 on the podium here tonight.
Thank you.
Alrighty, Caden Gallo picking up the 3rd spot here. Hard charger of the evening. We'll thank sponsors once again. We want to thank Brandon Parsons for having us aboard with the Apex Racing Society. And remember, use code ADMIN or ARS-BOX, BOXX ARS-BOXX for 10% off your orders at Admin Box. And I thank them once again. We'll thank our sponsors on the way out. Thanks to all the drivers for showing up. And a great race here tonight. I want to thank all of our sponsors on the way out. And you guys have a great night. All the viewers for tuning in as well. And we'll see you guys next week at Martinsville here for the season finale. And $100 on the line, and the $200 championship will finish up at the conclusion of next Monday's event.
Hari Sports TV would like to thank all of its supporters. Insurance Centers Incorporated, Genmar Services in Reedsville, West Virginia, Slick Products USA, Jeff Scott and the gang at the Florida Entertainment Group at FEGPC.net, BladeNerd.com, simple web solutions powered by nerds, Jeff Brown at iRacing and iFlag, Brayden Dillinger at Throttle Smasher Performance in Dawson, Pennsylvania, Renegade Race Fuels, Premier Racing Setups, TrackCams22.com for asphalt oval and all course style cameras, SimRapMarket.com for dirt oval cameras, Thanks for watching this broadcast. We hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you next time on Hari Sports TV.